History is not only written by leaders, sometimes it is preserved by those who observed it closely. For over 20 years, one journalist stood at the intersection of India and the world. This is a story of Mark Kelly, the BBC correspondent who witnessed India's political turbulence.
In the landscape of Indian journalism, few foreign correspondents have understood India as deeply as Mark Tully. Born in 1935, Mark Tully became one of the most trusted voices reporting on India for the BBC. As the bureau chief of BBC News in New Delhi for over 2 decades, he witnessed and reported some of the most defining moments in modern Indian history.
The contingency plan to defend the mosque failed completely.
The contingency plan essentially.
Well, I do remember that because I remember afterwards one of his officials came up to me and said, "Why were you so angry?" And I said, "Well, I didn't mean to be angry. I hope I was not angry. But I did say that personally I was extremely distressed by what had happened at
June 1975, Prime Minister Indira Gandhi declares nationwide emergency. Civil liberties are suspended, press freedom is compromised, political dissent is controlled. For journalists, this was a defining moment. Amid restrictions and rising pressure, Mark Tully continued reporting for the BBC, carefully navigating censorship while ensuring that international audiences understood what was unfolding inside India. His coverage during the emergency remains one of the most critical chapters of his career.
You also ran into trouble with Mrs. Gandhi and you were asked to leave the country during emergency. What is it that you did that led to that?
Well, I didn't think there was anything specially which I did. What the trouble really arose from the fact that we refused to accept censorship. That was where the trouble arose, and they said either you sign the censorship document and stick to censorship, or you have to get out. And it was the BBC in London's decision, basically, that not to accept the censorship.
Unlike many foreign correspondents, Tully traveled extensively across rural India, listening to ordinary people, understanding their realities, and presenting their voices to the world. His engagement with Indian society is reflected in his books such as India in Slow Motion and No Full Stops in India, where he explored India's social, political, and economic challenges with honesty and nuance. Mark Tully was not just a reporter covering India. He became a bridge between India and the world. His work reminds journalism students today that true reporting is not about speed, but about understanding.
In today's era of instant updates and breaking alerts, journalism often moves faster than understanding, but Mark Tully shows patience over pressure. He once wrote in India in slow motion, "India is not a country that can be understood in a hurry." That single line captures the philosophy of his journalism. He traveled, he listened, he observed, and in slowing down, he helped the world see India more clearly.
अच्छा मार्क साहब ये बताएं कि बीबीसी से आप कैसे जुड़े?
जोड़ा जानबूझ से नहीं जोड़ा। मेरा सबसे पहले इरादा था कि मैं पादरे प्रीस्ट होने वाला था, लेकिन बिशप साहब ने कहा कि आप थोड़ा बदमाश आदमी है,
अच्छा,
आप शराब पीता है और आप तो पादरी के लिए लायक नहीं है। इसलिए मैंने सोचा कि मैं क्या करूँगा। फिर उसके बाद मैं एक जैसा NGO के लिए काम किया था 3-4 साल के लिए, और वहाँ कुछ झगड़ा हुआ और एक आदमी को छुट्टी दे दिया, और मैंने सोचा कि ये ठीक नहीं है, इसलिए मैं इस्तीफ़ा दिया। और इस्तीफ़ा देने के बाद मैं हमारी यूनिवर्सिटी के पास गया था। वहाँ पर एक दफ्तर था जो ग्रेजुएट्स को काम दिलवाने में कोशिश की थी, और उन्होंने सुझाव दिया कि आप BBC के पास जाएं। सो मैंने BBC को दिया और खुश किस्मत से उन्होंने मुझे नौकरी दे दिया।
तो पहली नौकरी जो BBC से हुई वो किस हैसियत से हुई?
ये तो अजीब बात है कि पहली नौकरी पर्सनल डिपार्टमेंट में था।
पर्सनल?
हाँ,
वाह।
लेकिन मैंने मालूम किया कि पर्सनल वर्क बहुत ही बोरिंग है, तो मैंने सोचा कि अगर BBC में है कुछ प्रोग्राम का काम करना है, इसलिए मैं जर्नलिज्म को चाहते थे।
I am Syed Mohsin Usman Rizvi and you are watching
Sahabat ke Chirag.